Okay, so, ready for a deep dive. This time, we're cracking open the Remnants of Destruction.
Oh yeah, this one's a doozy.
Yeah, it really is. We're talking about a world just hammered by disaster, but then, on top of it all, is psionics, advanced tech. It's a whole messed up cocktail.
It's like someone took our worst fears about the future and then said, hold my beer.
And the sources on this one.
That's wrong.
All over the place. Scattered files, these half-destroyed historical records, even some, game rule books that survived somehow. So let's jump in.
All right, so where do we even begin? Let's see. So we've got this world, right? It wasn't always a complete wasteland.
No, they were functioning, as much as any society can, right? But then this whole AI and psionic revolution thing kicks off. Talk about a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, it's like imagine being on the brink of these huge breakthroughs, AI, psionics, the whole shebang, and then it all goes sideways.
And not just a little sideways. We're talking the United States busted apart, not by the usual state lines or whatever, but something way more fundamental.
Right, like something shifted at the core of what it meant to even be a society. And you can see the echoes of it in these files, but it's like trying to understand a hurricane from a few scattered leaves. The real story, the human cost, that's the haunting part.
It's like trying to put together a puzzle where half the pieces are just gone. And then, as if things couldn't get worse, you've got the Shellraw invasion. Talk about bad timing.
Oh man, talk about an unwelcome committee. Humanity's barely figuring out psionic powers and sentient toasters, and bam, alien invasion.
Wait, come on, give us a minute to catch our breath.
It's brutal. From what we could piece together, the Shellraw Prime, those guys, they're all about galactic conquest. No surprises there. But here's the kicker. There's mention of another alien species, the Tal'en. Totally peaceful, super advanced, and get this, they tried to warn us.
Wait, they tried to warn us about the Shellraw, and we just didn't listen.
Well, we're pretty good at ignoring inconvenient truths, right?
Oh, that's just classic. If it's not trying to blow us up, we assume it's all good. Imagine if we'd listened, though. Things might have gone a whole lot differently.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The Tal'en, they were pacifists, but they had tech that makes our stuff look like I don't know, stone tools or something. It really makes you think about the nature of power, you know?
Totally. Okay, so we've got this world in pieces, alien invaders, humanity just trying to make it to tomorrow. Let's talk about the factions that rise up from all this chaos. We've got HIVC and the FDG.
Yeah, on the surface, total opposites, right? You've got HIVE, Human Intervention Victory Enclave, talk about a mouthful. They're all about this, purity obsessions, psionics, genetic mods. Totally anathema to them. They even have these elite soldiers called Psi-stalkers who hunt down psionics.
Yeah, the rulebooks call them HIVE Psi-stalkers. Super creepy.
They're like, if you're showing any hint of psionic ability, they're coming for you.
So it's basically like run and hide if you've got a hint of the shining in this world.
Pretty much. They're super structured, though. HIVE. Very militaristic, like a hive. Makes sense, given the name.
And then you've got the FDG, Federal Democratic Government. They're the ones claiming to hold on to the old world, right? Democracy, rebuilding, all that jazz.
Yeah, they're clinging to those ideals.
Yeah.
But let's be real, they're pretty militarized, too. They've got their paladins, their rangers, those sentinels.
All decked out in power armor and packing some serious heat, from what we've gathered.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, when you're trying to wrangle some semblance of order in a world gone mad, you need the hardware to back it up, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting, though, isn't it?
What's that?
HIVE and FDG. They're supposed to be ideological opposites, but when you really look at them, they both resort to, let's be honest, pretty similar tactics to maintain control.
It makes you wonder, in a world as wrecked as this, how much do those ideals really even matter anymore, right? I mean, when it's about survival, the line between order and control, it gets really blurry really fast.
It's a slippery slope, that's for sure. And right in the middle of it all, sandwiched between HIVE and FDG territory, you've got the DMZ. Now there's a bad neighborhood.
The DMZ, no man's land. We've seen glimpses of it in the source material. Ruthless place.
It's where the desperate and the dangerous go to carve out whatever existence they can. But even in that chaos, there's this weird spark of something different. It's called Farhaven.
Farhaven, right. From the reports we've got, it's this, I don't know, almost like a beacon of hope in the middle of all the crazy.
It's an anomaly, that's for sure. A community that somehow managed to hold on to this idea of peace, cooperation, all those things we used to take for granted. They've got basic amenities, some semblance of normalcy.
So like a glimmer of light in a very dark place.
Exactly. But here's the thing. There are whispers, rumors of secrets hidden beneath the surface.